I'm sorry I'm late, Faith. You're not furious.
How'd you guess? Hello.
I should tell you.
Shh. If it has anything remotely connected with Poppy, I don't want to hear it. This is our evening together, okay?
Okay, well, I suppose we should go. Well, don't we have reservations?
Yes, but Jill and Seneca can hold the table. They're not going to mind if we're late. Jill knows how important this evening is to me. We're together. You can actually see me, and we have this whole house to ourselves. So what do you want to do?
Faith, at the risk of spoiling a beautiful moment, I want to tell you the truth. There is a reason I'm late.
Something important?
Yes, Poppy came to my office this afternoon. She had taken my journal and she returned it.
Poppy stole your journal?
No, it was more like borrowing. You know how desperate she is for information about the Donahues and Teresa. I've opened a real Pandora's box for her.
Tom, you have given her your apartment. We have detectives finding out who her family is. You have done more than enough for her. Maybe too much.
I do have to be careful about that.
What happened today at the office?
Well, I sent her away. Nicely, I thought, but she took it as a rejection. She was very upset. She called me this afternoon. She was in tears, and... well, the long and short of it is I have been to see her.
And?
Faith, I want to help the girl, but instead
Instead, you have come home to your wife, and we are going to go out and have a terrific dinner with some lovely people. So, come on.
Well, hello, beautiful lady.
Never mind. I'm not charmed. I came for my sister and only my sister. I don't want to have anything to do with you.
Would you like me to leave?
Yes, I would like you to leave. I'd like you to respect my rights and tell me the truth. I'd like a lot of things that I apparently can't have.
You know, I tried to get hold of you all afternoon. This is exactly the situation I hope to avoid.
I don't buy it. Nor do I buy the Edmund Coleridge Bolac Pavilion. I think you should know that from the start.
I had an idea for a memorial to Edmund. He was my son, too, adopted or no. Now, he spent a fair number of hours at Riverside Hospital. So do I. So did your father.
You didn't have that idea when we had lunch today. You only had that idea after I told you that I was going to go to talk to Marshall about going back to work. Only then, when you couldn't convince me not to, or into a pregnancy. I mean, don't tell me it's a personal thing about my son or my father, because I just don't buy it. Do you think that I was unaware that you went to Marshall to undercut my interview with him? What kind of fool do you take me for?
All right. Okay, it all crystallized today. But the money has been there for a long time. And I had a notion to do something positive for Edmund since the day of his funeral. Now, maybe I was wrong to go straight to Marshall, but it seemed to me a very logical first step. If he wasn't interested in new pediatric services, then there was no point in my bringing it up to you.
Like all well-constructed alibis, there's a bit of truth to that. But the real truth is that you went to Marshall for one reason: to take control of me.
Now, you talk about control, but I have to ask you, who is controlling whom? I want this memorial for my child. It's useful, it's appropriate, and I have a right to make it happen.
Fine, fine. Then get somebody else to take charge.
Jillian, you don't know how desperately you need to think about Edmund and finish grieving for him.
Don't do that.
Grieving and coming to peace about him and moving on. Now, these are the most productive years of your life. I'm not about to let you waste them. You see, what you don't see is how central motherhood and children are.
You are doing exactly what I asked you not to do. Hello.
Hi.
Hi.
Hi, Tom. Good to see you.
Hey, is everything all right? Yeah, fine, fine. Hello, Seneca. How are you?
Hello, Faith.
Good to see
Nice
you.
to see you.
Well, with wonderful people, we'll have a wonderful evening.
I would like to propose a toast
Oh,
to all of our health, and in particular, to your remarkable cure.
cheers.
There are some remarkable aspects you may not have heard of. Shall I tell them about Poppy? You both know Poppy Lincoln. She was my trainer from the home training for the blind. Now, we got on very well together. She helped me to do things myself.
Hi.
Oh,
Where's
hello.
Jack?
Well, I haven't seen him this evening. Ryan's down, but probably not for the night. That same tooth is still bothering him. Yeah.
Ma,
What, dear?
I'm worried about Jack. Do you know anything about this fight he had with his editor?
Not much. Siobhan said she heard Jack's end of it, and that he walked out very upset. I take it that you talked to him.
Sort of. Jumbo didn't call or anything.
No? What do you mean, sort of?
I mean, he came to my office drunk, and he didn't make a whole lot of sense. I figured he might. It's awful, Mary. Tell me. You know that he was writing a column about the child health care, and Frank was supporting the bill? Yeah, I know a little. I haven't had much chance to talk to him since I got back. Right. Well, he handed the column in to Jim McGill, expecting a big reaction. That's exactly what he got. McGill accused him of nepotism. Oh, Lord. They argued, and Jack quit. Oh, what happened when Jim called back? Jack didn't give any? Jim didn't call back. Jack called him, and when he hung up the phone, he said that he was fired. He's so humiliated. Well, why didn't he come to me? Probably because Thatcher was there. Well, of course. He's still smarting from you two running around Washington, that whole fiasco. He'd die sooner than open up in front of Thatcher.
All right, dear. Just remember whose husband we're talking about here.
I'm sorry. It's just that... That what? Look, I've been around a little while when Jack was feeling really miserable. I feel sympathetic for him. And I think I identify. Whatever happened down there in Washington, for Jack, it was like being abandoned. And I know that he's terribly sensitive about that.
I know he is. And now I know a lot more about that subject than you could ever possibly imagine.
Well, fine. Then you ought to be aware of how often he's hurting. And I've got to ask you why you're not responding more and doing something about it.
All right. That's quite enough. Now, Siobhan, let Mary take care of her own life, and you take care of yours.
No, wait. Wait just a minute. I am not about to let you into areas between Jack and me that I consider totally and absolutely private. I don't have to justify myself to you, and I don't want your advice. Just tell me anything you can about what Jack said where he might be going tonight.
All I can do is guess.
He must be at the Gennaro Social Club with Jumbo, huh?
I think he went down to Weehawken Street.
I called the apartment, Siobhan. And knowing my husband, knowing the way he is, he would need a safe place with old friends.
Yeah, well, the social club is certainly that, dear.
My next question is whether I follow him. Or stay here and give him room to handle it himself.
Well, what seems right to you?
Mary, please go after him.
His ego's bruised, Ma. He's never been fired before, and this job meant the world to him.
It's not his job. It's yours. Now, look, I'm not trying to pick a fight, and I don't want to hurt you. All I can tell you is what I see. He needs you to reach out to him.
Thanks. I'll stick to what I see, okay?
So, you'll wait here?
Okay. Good night. I'm going out for a while.
Mary, He's a grown man. He's going to be able to take care of himself.
I know, but I want him home, Ma.
Oh, dear. He'll come home. He will.
Do you like a glass of brandy?
Oh, no, let's just sit down for a while.
Okay.
Mm.
Are your eyes bothering you?
No, I just want to close them for a while.
Well, close them. Hey, why don't you just lie back here and rest your weary head?
How nice. I loved being out with you tonight.
You did?
Thank you for thinking of it. So ends my first full day of full vision.
Well, it's not over yet. What's going on inside that head?
Oh, all sorts of thoughts. You, your family, your home. My home. The apartment. Poppy, this is our first night away from us. I hope she's all right.
Tom, she's a grown woman. And I'm really tired about hearing Poppy tonight, okay? You know, when we got married, I really wasn't sure where I was with you. I didn't say anything about it, but I really thought that I would get out of this marriage within a year. A marriage for noble motives. Just like all the books I used to love to read. 6 months ago, I swore it was over. But so much has changed. So much has cleared up. And I've suddenly realized what I really want more than anything is exactly what I have. Tom, let's go upstairs, make love, and be together forever, okay? Tom? Tom? Tom. Don't dream about her, okay?
Show yourself, Jackie. The night is young, so drink, drink. I'm coming. Turn it down. There's music in the world. You ought to be grateful. Hello.
Hi. I heard the music.
That loud, huh?
Yeah. Wafted all the way uptown. I just followed the sound.
Now they all go and dance.
Pardon?
On stage, in the opera, a Traviata.
Oh. Can I come in?
Sure. See, it's the dancing part.
Oops. Oh, Jack.
Not Jack. Alfredo. That's the hero. For short, she calls him
Alfredo.
What does he call her? Clumsy, right?
Violetta. Say Violetta.
Violetta.
It's very nice. You have to have a drink.
No, I'm okay.
Yeah.
I just came to see if you were here. Check on the phone. You not answering, or is it not ringing? Where is it?
Phone's over there under the covers, so it doesn't interrupt me. Get in the middle of an aria, the damn ringing starts. It upsets me. Drink. That's what the song's all about. Liviamo. Shall I translate for you?
Okay, Alfredo, why not?
All right, first scene. It's a party. And I sing. Let's drink a lot. Let's drink a lot and make the fleeting hours terrific. Nothing matters but to have a good time, so let's enjoy ourselves while we can. Rough translation, but basically accurate.
I like it.
Me too. It's my new philosophy.
Oh?
Yep. Forget work, forget the job. Forget everything. Except tonight, music, drink, and fun. 'Cause you don't know what's gonna hit you tomorrow. Oh, there's another glass somewhere.
This is all right, really, it's fine.
Oh, listen. It's a good part. Shh. He tells her he loves her, poor guy. This is what he gets.
Listen,
I am.
I mean, I have something to tell you.
Same as Alfredo. He tells her he's loved her for a year solid, ever since he first saw her. Imagine finally admitting that.
Imagine.
Violetta's amazed. She had no idea. Not a clue.
What does she say then?
If you love me, you must get away.
Why?
Oh, no, not why. Alfredo, you're Violetta. You say, if you love me.
If you love me, go away.
Because I can only offer you friendship.
Friendship.
Yeah. You can't love me, and you can't let me love you.
Because it wouldn't work. Or something.
You tell me to find another woman and stick to her and forget about you.
Right.
But I say, the way I feel is beautiful and painful.
Beautiful. And painful.
Croce e delizia al co.
And I still say, go find another woman and stop thinking about me?
That's what you say.
I really mean it, don't I?
Not really.
The music's wonderful.
Sad, though. Doesn't have a happy ending.
I'm not surprised. I'm sorry.
God, Siobhan. So many hard things.
I'll go home now.
Yeah, I'll come soon. Mary will be worried.